guys, happy Sunday. It's Risa. So briefly, I wanted to go over the New York State waiver for teachers. I see in the comments, and I'm sorry I replied so late. I've been busy and I just haven't been on TikTok. So I'm going to try to be on there more regularly, but you know how it is. So I see a lot of you people haven't received a 515 on the math test. So if you're still struggling with the math test, I went here, Brooklyn Educational Center, okay? Go there. You can take the EAS. This is Brooklyn Education Center. You can go online. It's online. You can download. And she actually has the math test that you can take, the math class that you can take in person. I did everything online. And I was also in Algebra 2 and Geometry last year with the kids. So I did learn some more. That was the benefit for me. There's also another website. I will put it in. I'll show you. But look, if you have to do the EAS, she does that too. Bridget is amazing. This is a math, this course, the courses she teaches you how to take the test, basically. So you have to know the foundational parts, but she tells you the little secrets and the things to look for, how you essay. When you do the essay, you're supposed to include certain things in the essay. When you're writing it, you start out a certain way. She's going to tell you how to do that. You follow the prompt. You do not give them any more. If they say one way the student needs to learn, one strategy, you give them one. You don't give them 10. She'll show you how to write the essay. She'll show you how to do it. Even you can email her the essay. She'll tell you what's good about it or what you need to fix. I love her. I didn't do that. I always get a 3 in the essay. But if you get a 4 in the essay, it'll boost your score up. So you want to try to get a 4 on the essay. Another thing that happened to me was my teacher, the math teacher I worked with at my other school, she went over one of the questions, the essay with me. Now what happened was the essay I got was what I learned in Algebra 2. I couldn't believe it. I'm telling you, God is good, guys, because I was more prepared. So I was able, I still got a 3 in the essay. I should have got a 4, but I took the 3. I'll take the 3, right? This is Brooklyn Education Center. Go online. It's about, I think, $60 for the course. You get all these classes. It's really good. You have that. If you have trouble with the literacy, Bridget does it. She goes over it. I didn't pass the literacy because I can write really well, but the literacy is more about the different types of grammar, things like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm good with grammar, but in theory, I wasn't good with the literacy part, the reading part. So I did that. I did really well on the literacy. I did really well on the EAS. I think I hadn't passed that. I hadn't passed literacy and math. Those were the 3. So I did that like 2 years ago. And then the math was the last one. So you go and you'll do this. You go and see, she does the certifications. There's not a lot of people that tell you how to prep for the test. They're giving you how to do the math, which you need to know, but she's really good. So, and a lot of it is math anxiety. That's really what it is, right? Here's another website that I used. Study. These are the ones that were the best. Also, it's good. Matron, I'll show you. It's good. This is StudyPug. Hold on. Where's my account? Sign in. I have StudyPug is really good. This is good. So, this is StudyPug. All right. StudyPug. And basically, it's going to, like you'll pick, let me see if I can go in. New York curriculum, right? This is New York curriculum. And you go in here, you go Common Core, and it's going to give you, wait a minute, let me see, why is it? Courses, all right. So you're doing high school Algebra 2 and Geometry, right? That's what you're doing on the test. Algebra 2. And you browse the topics, and then So here, introduction to linear equations. And then someone's teaching you, right? See? He's teaching you. I don't have the full access because I'm not paying for it. But anyway, basically, that's it. You do questions. Look, this is study. My nails look terrible. I have to forgive them. But anyway, that's it. So Study Pug is really good. I would say you probably need a month if you're going to be really focused to go through it. Also, if you take the practice test, so Bridget says you don't, but if you do take the practice, I did. Everything I got wrong, I downloaded them, I saved them onto my desktop, and then I went over them one by one. That's what I did. So, like, if you have something wrong on the practice test, you can go on the Study Pug and put it in. If you're a few points of 515 within a few points, I would say take Bridget's course first and then take the test over. You could take the test as many times. And the problem with me was I took that test in June. I didn't get the results back till August. I still could have gotten my waiver and my state license in time, but I didn't even know. So that's why this is good. All right. That's why I'm telling everyone. But Brooklyn Education Center. All right. Just Google that. Sign up with Bridget. And it should really help you. All right. It really should help you. See? And then she goes over about the certification, fingerprints and filing. And here. She has some other things on here. See? All right. If you have any more questions, let me know. And I'll be responding. I'll check this time and make sure that I look at everything. And I have to get back on TikTok. I have to start making some money because you can make money on TikTok. And I will be selling my perfumes. I have my other account, which is Busy Legs, which is the one where I do more of my selling because it's more like my retail account. But I've changed it to the Pink Caviar. Guys, good luck. Let me know how you did. And we got to figure this thing out because we all need to be certified teachers. I paid a lot for my master's. And also, guys, make sure if you're working for the DOE, you're doing your public, the DOE, it's better to work for the DOE because you get public service forgiveness loans, right? Even though some of them, they haven't forgiven and people have, they're there, but I'm sure eventually it's going to happen. So, I mean, that's something to look forward to because I have a lot of student loans. And once those are gone, it'll be much better. All right. Let me know. I'll see you guys later. Happy Sunday. Sending you blessings and abundance. Just believe it because I manifested that they were going to lower the score for that test. Let me tell you, when I first started, my scores were low. Like when I first started years ago. I've been teaching for a long time. Not a long time, but long enough where this shouldn't be a problem for me. So, you know, I know it's terrible. It's embarrassing. You lose your job. It sucks. Anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed Sunday.